Yeah. But when your father says he's there, he's not controlling. Yeah. Because of what? That thing you are doing, it's a red flag. Cut it. Guys, stingy. Automatically, it means this guy providing all your needs. But then, hi loves, hello foodies. Welcome to Naya's world. I'm Naya, and this is my mini world. If you are in today's video, we have some pretty lady with us here. Today, I'm not here with one of my boys. It's a beautiful lady, and she's also a YouTuber. I'll add her handle, and then I'll add the link at the description box. Her channel's name is Lulu's Space. So, anyways, I'll let her introduce herself properly. Hey. Anyways, introduce yourself to my people.
Hi guys, I'm Louisa. You can call me Lulu, and then I'm here with the food blogger Naya, of course. And today we have an interesting content for you. I mean, it's something that's when I'm talking about. I mean, my blood.
Let me tell my people. So you guys, even though I was the one that suggested we talk about this topic, but trust me, if I tell you people that I'm the one interested in the topic, I'll be lying to you. She is. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm not really interested in it, but then I think this week I had a friend who did a meal, right? Who did this, what's your red flag in a man? And then the comments on his Snapchat was serious. Like, I won't even go there, but then, like, I mean, it's actually interesting to talk about that.
First of all, I think she's lying.
I'm serious.
No, I'm not talking about the whole thing you're just saying. The fact that she said she's not really interested in that part, she's lying because
I mean, you're talking about boys. You're talking about boys here.
You see,
you have something to say about boys. Like, there's no like.
You feel me?
It's an educational class. This is outside educational class.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, I think she has already mentioned what we are going to talk about here. So, in today's video, we are going to be mentioning some red flags. Some red flags in you guys. Yes, you. That thing you are doing is a red flag. Maybe you don't know about it. So today,
I mean, I'm
tell you about it.
Yeah, wait.
Anyways, I'll let her start. So, what is the first red flag you are like you easily see in a man? Like, let me say, most men, maybe friends, someone you've gone out with, a mate, or something.
Okay, so
saying a mate.
Hey, information, yes, you.
Anyways, you guys. So, yeah, Louisa, tell us.
Okay, so for me personally, right, if I meet a guy for the first time, whether you're my friend or you're my boyfriend or anything, like how you talk, that some guys they're not really, so I say, confident. You meet a lady and you're speaking in chi. I don't have a problem with you speaking in chi, but then I don't know if you have that thing, like, I said too much. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That kind of plenty talks, unnecessary talks. No.
That one,
I just don't like
honestly,
that.
it turns me off.
Especially when you meet the person, you get to find out this individual's age, his wealth, whether he has money. I just don't talk like
it. Turns me off as well. But then I do not have a problem with a guy approaching me speaking Chi. Honestly, most of the times I even prefer they speak Chi. Do you know why? Because I'm obviously an African, so let's just assume that it's actually even a fact that here in Kumasi, a lot of people speak Chi.
Yeah.
Instead of them like speaking Hausa, Fanti and stuff like that. I'm not even like an Ashanti, but I speak Chi like a lot.
Yeah.
So you approaching me and like speaking Chi, I'm okay with it. But then speaking about the confidence level, it's true. Again, a guy can approach you. I think I've mentioned this before. My first video here on YouTube, how to approach your crush. I told you guys to like be confident.
Like it could be a single word.
Honestly,
hey. And then
that's mommy, now your friend saying
What's my number?
it's a 10 off. I'm not gonna lie, it's a 10 off. And another red flag. A guy will approach you, they will ask for your contact, and you tell them you don't want to give them your contact.
I'll pass.
And they will start being rude to you, like, what the heck?
No, I haven't really encountered that.
I've experienced that before, personally. Like, add the number, I know that the contact is not good. That's why I'm not giving it to you. But then, like some of you, I don't get you. I just don't get it. That's another red flag I see in a man. The first, sometimes I do turn some people off, but they will insist like they are. And I'll be like, let me just give it to this person.
But then sometimes I also feel like, when a guy literally takes your contacts for the first time insisting, and you try your possible best to turn this individual off, I feel like this person start backing off because probably he knows like you. Yes, he knows what he is capable of doing.
Do you know I nearly said she?
Hey, please.
Yes, because he knows what he wants. Like it might be he has seen something in you and he wants it. So that I think that even counts for the confidence level. So it's a green flag. Somehow it's a green flag.
So like we just turn you off, but then you are not, throwing in the towel, but you still want to take a girl's number.
And another red flag I see in men, this particular red flag is a man in a relationship. You have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I'm about to say it.
Okay.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I know you have a girlfriend, but you will be flirting with me. Like, I don't like men that flirt when they are in a relationship.
I don't see that as a red flag. You want to flirt with me, flirt, but I just don't try to say you like me.
I don't like it when a man in a relationship tries to flirt, especially when I know you are in a relationship.
Or probably maybe.
Let's say your guy.
Yes.
And he tries to flirt with me. Like, boy, what are you trying to do? I know you are with Louisa. What the heck is wrong with you?
Okay, like the intentional ones, not like the gentleman way for you to think that it's a flirt.
No, not that. Be a gentleman. Nice, even a turn on for some girls. Like, come on, be a gentleman. It's a turn on for some girls. Seriously, it's a turn on. Like, come on, a gentleman.
Oh yeah, like, did you say turn on?
Yeah,
I thought I had 10 off. I was like,
no, 10 on. It's a 10 on for some girls. Yeah. So be a gentleman, but don't flirt with someone, a lady who knows you are in a relationship. Yeah. It's a red flag. You know that she's insulting you.
And then there's a question to
the lady,
the loyalty he has to the lady. So
if you don't like her, stop it. Don't show her pepper later in their life. Okay, don't do that.
So prepared.
Don't do that.
And this narcissist boyfriends, like I hate narcissist boyfriends. Like someone who is too unsafe, controller. I said, share fun at home. Like I don't know if you get the picture.
I get it.
Like something literally happens, especially when you're in a fight or something, and this party's not seeing eye to what you are saying. Well, you'll be like, okay, fine. Even if I'm not at fault, I'm trying to go out of my way. I won't say please you, but calm things down. But then this narcissist dude, I said a funny home, but a funny home, like that kind of that kind of shit.
Another red flag I see in men is a guy, like you are with someone and then you are doing something I don't like.
Yeah.
Whenever I try to bring it out, you assume it's an argument or I'm trying to like argue with you instead of you paying attention to what I'm trying to tell you. Sit down, let's talk about it. Let's try and find a solution to whatever.
Okay, but then you assume
I just want to argue with you.
Okay, so what if the kind of, is it text or like on a phone call? Because I feel like on the text it is very difficult to identify an argument or not.
Sometimes if that's the red flag, but let me try and bring out a solution.
Okay.
If I'm testing you about something that I don't like when you do, and you want to assume it's an argument. Don't just assume stuff. You want the girl, you want to have a future with the person, and the person is testing you, and you think she's just trying to argue with you. Don't assume. The moment she tests you, based on the test, reply calmly. Don't assume. Or when she tests you, you can just test her back like,
or like show concern.
You. Exactly. I'll call you in a minute first to talk about
show
it.
Concern, like
she will be
maybe
calm.
It's not like that. I'm not trying to argue with you, but no, I say
and found or you just assume say girl we no or person on the main. Thank you. So you don't assume say fan home and that. Don't do that. That thing personally is a red flag. Find a means to talk to.
Yeah, because you are the driver of the relationship.
Exactly.
So you should clear things out.
And another red flag I see in men when they are in relationship with you and they don't give like a thought to your opinions or they don't value your opinions or your decisions.
They ignore your opinions.
Your opinions, and it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Personally, like my dear, if you're in such relationship, the person doesn't really give it. Exactly, that's the word.
It's so frustrating too, honestly.
It's a red flag. So stop it if you're like that.
Because it looks like this dude, that dude wouldn't really care about you or doesn't really care about you.
Maybe any day he doesn't.
But then the matters of love, dear Charlie.
I know, right?
You can't understand.
The lady said, "I'll come to you girls later. If you are with a guy, let me say this before I forget. If you are with a guy and he does not consider your opinions or your thoughts, when you said these thoughts or decisions are suggestions I'm making, no dear, and he's ignoring it, it's a red flag. If you can't do that,
or even especially when you have something like so dear to your heart and you want to voice it, but then like he's not really giving you the answer. He will
just ignore you or something.
I mean,
it's a red flag.
And then also one thing, like a guy who has mouth odor.
Oh. One thing I actually
your tongue was asked to choose between what's it called, body odor and
mouth odor.
Mouth odor. Charlie, these two things are
it's crazy.
So I mean, which one would you choose?
Honestly, I can't do it any of those.
If you're supposed to choose one, mouth odor and mouth, but like body odor or something.
They are both crazy. I think I'll choose the body.
I'll choose the body.
I'll choose the body. I will spray your bath with perfume. But with the mouth,
because I'm supposed to do,
regardless of the meant I spray in your mouth, mouth odor, with the perfume, it can last you like, if your body odor is worse, good perfumes can last you like an hour or something. When you start sweating, I'll start perceiving it again. But then, if you're not sweating in the moment, the perfume will just cover some things by your mouth, Charlie. Me, personally, too, I'm not trying to say I have the perfect teeth, but when I'm talking to a guy, I normally look at their teeth. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. But I actually look at people.
I don't look at guys' teeth. I mean, when I see a guy, I just look at like I don't even look at your face. Like I'm super much interested in like a guy's personality. I'm attracted to what I see. So if you are nice and you have that good energy and then good personality, it's a plus. But then
I may be looking at all of these. But what I'm trying to say is that the moment you start talking to me,
the first thing
I look at that does not necessarily means that's the only thing I consider. I mean, of late dentist, you can do a lot of things with about stuff like this, but I actually be looking at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I check Papa.
Okay, then me also check for lips. Like I
do too. I don't want to expose myself.
I do check for it's not red or pink lips, but if your lip is dark, like I was like,
I don't even check about the color. Like it's a color. I'll just be looking at the cuteness of it, like how small, how big your lips are.
Yeah.
Another red flag I see in a guy that maybe I'm going out with, or even a male friend. Another red flag is how he treats others.
Okay.
Like if he treats others poorly but treats me nicely, it's a red flag. The reason why it's a red flag for me is that you treating others poorly,
like how poorly, like is it like disrespect or something?
Disrespect. That poorly treatment Nankasa is telling me that if we are at the talking stage, or if we are even dating and you are treating me right, it's just you pretending. When you finally get to settle with me, that is how you be treating me. Because I mean, why would you treat other ladies or men poorly, but you try to impress me, you try to treat me right? Like you feel that, but you want me to feel like, oh yeah, you are the best. You can, I don't know other ways to express these, because it's like what you're doing is not fair.
Yeah.
And I need someone who will be like
genuine enough,
neutral with everyone. Like,
hey, what am I doing at the end?
if you're okay, sir.
I think so.
It's a free more difference behind them. Still not.
I also hate a stingy man. Stingy man.
Let me sit down for us to say it again. You hate?
You know, I think this
topic.
This topic actually, when it's said by ladies, a lot of guys don't understand. But then I want to take this opportunity
to explain
very, very well.
I can actually even add
up. So what we mean by a stingy person, right? We are not saying that if a guy is stingy, automatically it means this guy
providing all your needs.
But then we are humans. We are, because you can't, as a guy, you can't tell me, okay, there's some guys who feel very uncomfortable, like, reaching out for money and stuff. But then some people that literally reach out to their girlfriends,
which is not
which is pretty much normal. But then let's just say this girl gives a helping hand to
you refuse to do that,
and then fine, and then it's a turn of the girlfriend asks for something, and it's genuinely she needs it. Genuinely, because some girls go
they are just asking for it because their friends are
genuinely. But then any single time they don't have money, like you act like, let's just say
you don't have
4 times, like you don't have a penny, and then you're not even trying to show effort to provide for this person who needs the money genuinely at that time. Because you do have ladies who are genuinely in need of something.
Yeah.
But then we have ladies who already
they are asking for it because their friends, guys are doing it for them.
But then a guy who is stingy, Charlie, because serious.
Another aspect that I think is part of the stinginess, or I think men misunderstands it when girls says that they don't like stingy men, is that they assume that the ladies expect them to be playing their parental roles in their life.
Well,
taking like their responsibilities that their parents are supposed to be.
Well, me personally, I don't really blame the guys. I always say where we have gotten to in terms of
generation, I know
it's that's from both the male and then the female.
That's what I'm trying to like explain it to them, for them to know that it's not always like that.
Yeah.
When some ladies says that their men are like stingy, they don't necessarily mean that they expect you to be playing that parental roles. In the stinginess, I feel like it comes in a different way.
But I feel like what's when we, like ladies currently in this century, talk about stinginess, it will never have to be about book, because like
It's basically money, I know.
Scrapbooks, because the empadishing, it be fun
Yeah, I empadishing.
But then when we say they say stingy now, like
it's basically money. I know.
And how we ladies demand for the money. It feels like we or they are okay. Let me just use myself. They are entitled to
it,
to the money.
Yeah.
They are entitled.
If you are entitled, that's a red flag in like the ladies' side. I'll come to it some other time. I don't know if like, we will get time to record it.
Yeah,
today.
but then ladies feel entitled to that.
Red flag in ladies. You're not entitled to anybody's money. Why are we even talking about?
You know the most funny thing too? Like this girl.
Do you know what we are doing right now?
What are we doing?
We are speaking for the guys.
You know what I mean? Like, we need to be neutral. We need to
we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, just tell them.
Well, so like I just don't like a guy who's super stingy. I mean, I'm not saying be Santa Claus, but then
sometimes try.
You observed it.
Some ladies don't like to ask for help.
Yeah.
It's not because like they have.
Yeah.
It's not always because they feel too independent or something like me. I'm an independent woman, that kind of style. It's not always like that. They just feel like they are struggling. They don't know what you are also going through in your corner. Yeah. So asking you for help is very difficult. So you, the guy that you are with the girl, you observe her. If you're not observing her, then why are you with her? You're supposed to know some things. Like,
if it's even real, or if what she normally tells you, like
in a jovial form,
you should know.
She's not joking. Like I say, yo, Charlie, and then you wash me 1,000, you know, in a jovial manner. She means it.
Yeah.
She needs something like, and I'm not saying you should go and give her 1,000 if you don't have that.
But then
you should know that at that instance she's in need of something. So try and give her something. But then it's
not really easy.
I know, especially in this economy.
To even you wouldn't even really know if she's lying or not.
I mean, in this generation,
fuck off.
You don't even know who is being honest.
I feel like during our time, being honest, marriage is going to be something very, very funny.
I know, right?
And very, very fun. I swear. Because
people snatching their sisters, husbands, and stuff like that.
Look at our parents, and I mean those parents' generation downwards. The number of
it's just getting worse and
worse. Stuff. So our time, we just accelerated by 3 or by 4. I was what? Something just came into my mind about one day. Shit.
Is it about the divorce?
No. Aside from being stingy, a controlling boyfriend. Like, bro, a controlling boyfriend.
Controlling, yeah.
Bro, like, hey, Charlie. Actually, I even said that as number one, though. Like,
I know, right?
You can't control me, especially if when I want to go out or like when I want to do something.
Be with a friend.
Be with a friend, and then you be like, even
if you are the one taking care of me, so what the heck? Thankfully, you are not the one.
Because no one is controlling.
But Charlie, why are you trying to control your babe? Allow her. Honestly, if you are doing that because you are afraid she's going to cheat or something, just observe her. Allow her to go and cheat. Leave her.
Master.
Don't control her. Don't be controlling her. Don't be telling her what to wear, what to eat, what not to eat. But do you know something? There is something that I also don't get about girls.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about ladies today? It's supposed to be like they're supposed to be mention the red flags in men. But there is this thing that I also find it off in women. You see, maybe you wear some dress and your guy will tell you that, nah, Clara, this is too exposing.
This is too much.
He's not saying don't expose. He's saying too much exposing. You'll be like, nah, my guy is too controlling. I don't like a guy like that. Yeah. But when your father says he's there, he's not controlling.
Yeah.
Because of why? Because he's your father. No. That should tell you that that kind of love your father has for you is similar to the same thing that your guy has for you. I'm not saying that if your guy don't tell you that you are revealing too much, does not mean he does not like you. That's not what I'm saying. But if your guy tells you that you are showing too much, relax. He's not being controlling.
Yeah.
I know that sometimes the way some of you men will sound is why the ladies will assume you are controlling them, because you're not supposed to sound like, hey, I don't know, Ashata. Don't do that. Oh, Naya, today, dear, your dress, you look very good and sexy in it.
Yeah.
But looking at the program or the part we are attending to, this dress, dear, you are revealing too much. Can you do a little bit for me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not controlling you.
I feel like sometimes
The way they will answer the words.
Guys, tend to be sort of controlling. Probably they want to, command some sort of respect, because like, oh, if my guy is controlling, it means like you shouldn't fuck up with my guy. Like I shouldn't fuck up with my guy, because if I do this, like I'm going to suffer the big consequences of it. Like even if it's so stupid that what this dude is doing there, because he's controlling. Oh no. Show like that kind of thing, those kind of things. But then
guys like that.
But then if you want to command respect, because you have some guys when they talk 1, 2, you do
get
it. You won't even question,
and he won't even be rude.
Yeah, he's not going to be rude to you.
No.
So it all comes to
that's
how
what
you're
I'm saying.
Go around.
It's basically just the way that you the guy will answer the words. Yeah, you just have to know that, okay, she's my girlfriend, I want a future with her, therefore I'm not supposed to sound like this or sound this way. If I sound this way, she might assume I'm trying to control her.
Yeah.
And some lady, our generation, they don't respect these Gen Z babies. Most of them don't respect. So if you sound that way, guess what will come next? That's when if the guy is also too toxic, will try raising the hand and my back. Regardless of how bad you are, a lady, if he attempts that action, I beg, run for your life. Run for your life. Your guy is attempting to hit you and you think he's joking with you?
You think
he's playing with you?
Keep you in a coffin. And then you made your mom cry like for how many years? 23 years, and then you end up dying. You end up being dead.
I know.
By what? Your boyfriend slapped you and then pill.
You hit the wall.
Because it will be
I can read to back. I said, "Wow."
Like a guy who literally does
like it's not nice. So if you're a guy and you are controlling,
the bro code cry, I'm not sure it's even part of a bro code. You shouldn't hit a lady.
I doubt.
It reminds me of a video. It reminds me of a video I've actually watched. I don't know if you watched it before. So the couple were literally in an argument, and you know how ladies overreact when like you feel like yes, the feminist theory like backing the ladies, that kind of thing. And then wait, did you just walk up for me? Yes, I did. So what are you gonna do? I'm talking to you. And then next thing we just see she slapped the boyfriend. And then he was gonna do.
It's a red flag. I'll talk about
he was gonna slap her back, but then he was literally looking like left and right to see if anyone's around before he could slap the girl. And then we see, feminist theory somewhere, like the camera's trying to, record it. But I'm not gonna touch you.
There is no rules anywhere. I don't think there is any rule anywhere that justifies a guy being violent. Like
it goes both ways.
It's just sad that when a girl or a lady hits a guy and he tries to report her, especially in our country, they don't take them serious. They will not take you serious. No, of course, they will laugh at you. That is something that I think we need to work on it as a country. I don't know why we are actually advising people today instead of
doing red flags. Hey, one thing, I also heard a guy, like my biggest, I think it wouldn't be a biggest red flag though, but
another
red flags are red flags. However big it is.
Or how small it is. It is what it is.
So my biggest red flag is a guy who literally be insulting, even insulting. and then they clap so crying, you know, and then they'll be doing some vernacular, you know, shit. Like, that's
I don't like guys like that.
Disqualify because
don't really.
I don't know.
Witness
you guys know the kind of insults.
The only things I see, the only time I see such things are in movies like.
Oh, actually, when I was coming, I saw one dude actually insult. I don't know what case it was about. Could Clemens don't this away by my name? I'm like, bro, it's one.
Bema dear,
yeah. I mean, someone who goes back and forth with a lot of arguments.
I don't like it.
But
it's a red flag.
Sometimes when someone actually disrespects you, I feel like you have to put the person in place.
I know,
but then the unnecessary ones.
If someone tried to disrespect you and you just ignore them, they feel bad. That is why they will try to do something that will make you react to their foolishness. So as a guy, if someone is irritating you, just walk away, move away from the person. Don't be there and be going back and forth with the person. It's a red flag for me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it is for a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
It is a red flag. So if you are like that, stop it. Just stop.
Quit.
Okay.
Stop. Quit. Quit. Quit it.
Stop it.
When it comes too late, else you're going to be single. Be single, sir. 2 months, 3 months, Anyways,
I think we've talked about more than 5 red flags. And if you're a guy watching me, which I know that a lot of guys watch me.
No, wait. If you're a guy, you're watching me, you're nice. But then if you feel like you fall under these red flags, like, Charlie,
quit it.
Quit. Like, quit. Especially if you're a nice boy. Actually, you like my ass. And then
quit it.
You be like, oh, these girls ain't serious, but
really,
just
cut it.
Your weight is too high. You need to cut it.
Just cut those behaviors, okay?
Just try and change. I mean, we are getting to the end of the year.
I will record your video.
Yeah, so end of the year, just change for the better. Okay.
Mom can't new year, new me, you know. Change. This is the right time for you to say new year,
new year resolution.
Change. Change first, okay? Change. Drop it. Make them green flags. There are a lot of green flags too there. I'll talk about them in some other video. I don't know when, but we'll talk about those green flags later. Anyways, if you've been able to watch to this Climb level, you are the real G. Thank you all very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for watching to this point. May God bless you all. And if you have not subscribed or more, what are you waiting for now? Make una subscribe for your babe, okay? I'm trying to do this Vlogmas thing, okay? So please be subscribing for your
content.
Subscribe, turn on the post notification so that anytime I post a video, you'll be among the first people to watch my videos. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.